History is a story told by the survivors. But what if the story we've been told is missing its most important chapters? We are taught that human progress is a straight line, a slow crawl from stone tools to the silicon chip. But scattered across our planet are anomalies that shouldn't exist. Stones cut with laser-like precision before the invention of the wheel. Machines that calculate the stars before the birth of modern physics. Prepare to have your perception of history shattered. Today we uncover lost ancient technologies that make today's innovations look primitive. From architectural feats that defy gravity to devices that seemingly harnessed unknown energies, we are diving into a forgotten era of genius. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the past. This is the impossible engineering of our ancestors. We begin in the high altiplano of Bolivia at Puma Punku. Archaeologists tell us these were carved with stone hammers. Yet, when we apply modern engineering squares to these diorite blocks, the angles are a perfect 90 degrees. The surfaces are as smooth as glass. To achieve this today, we would use CNC milling or water jet cutters. How did a primitive culture achieve impossible precision? But it wasn't just size, it was sophistication. In 1901, a shipwreck off the coast of Greece yielded a lump of corroded bronze. It took 100 years in X-ray tomography to realize what it was: the Antikythera Mechanism. This was an analog computer, capable of predicting eclipses and the irregular orbit of the moon with staggering accuracy. It predates similar Western clockwork by over 1,500 years. Was this a stroke of isolated genius, or the last relic of a lost lineage of high-tech knowledge? For centuries, the Great Pyramid of Giza was the ultimate black box of history. No blueprints, no records, just millions of tons of stone standing in silent defiance of time. Skeptics argued that a Bronze Age society couldn't possibly manage the logistics of such a feat. But in 2013, in a remote cave at Wadi al-Jarf, the Earth gave up a secret that changed the narrative: the Diary of Merer. This isn't a book of myths. It is a 4,500-year-old logbook, the project management spreadsheet of the ancient world. Merer, a middle-ranking official, meticulously recorded the daily lives of 200 elite laborers. He describes in mundane detail the transport of massive limestone blocks from the quarries of Tura across the Nile and directly to the Giza site via a complex system of man-made canals. This discovery is a vital missing link. It doesn't tell us how they lifted the stones to the summit, but it proves the existence of a highly advanced logistical machine. It shows us that the real, impossible technology of the Egyptians might not have been a machine at all, but an incredible mastery of water, timing, and human organization. The papyrus turns the desert into a network, an ancient supply chain humming with purpose. Day after day, line after line, the system breathes through Merer's pen. But even with Merer's logs, a haunting question remains. Logistics is one thing, but how did they achieve the precision? The papyrus tells us how the stones arrived, but it is silent on the instruments used to align them to within a fraction of a degree of true north. Perhaps the answer lies not in their tools, but in the very materials they created. Stone that flows before it hardens can take on perfection granted by molds and patience. At Puma Punku, at Giza, across the ancient world, precision becomes a language we are only now beginning to read. Modern concrete lasts a century. The Pantheon has endured 2 millennia. Its secret? A Roman alchemy, volcanic ash and lime. Water triggers new minerals that heal the crack. Then, Damascus Steel, nanostructures in ancient blades, centuries before our labs. Eastern texts describe Vimanas, flying craft, mercury and wind, memory or metaphor. Either way, they engineered at the molecular level. 1936, near Baghdad, a clay jar with copper and iron. Add an electrolyte, voltage appears. Container or battery. Deep in Egypt's tombs, no soot on the ceilings. The Dendera relief, most controversial of all. It resembles a giant bulb linked to power. Egyptologists say, lotus symbolism. Yet the paintwork is pristine, ceilings unstained. Did they harness light without flame? Mystery remains, energy hides in plain sight. How do we explain all this? Some look to the stars, ancient visitors. Others see a cataclysm that erased a chapter. We are a species with amnesia. Clues persist in stones, stories, and scars. Ruins beneath waves whisper of before. Did we fall from heights we barely remember? The past is not lost, only buried. We just have to learn to see. Today, we are finally looking back with the right tools. We are reverse engineering the past to build our future. But the greatest lesson these ancient engineers left us isn't a formula or a machine. It's a reminder. History is not a closed book. It is a living mystery. What else lies buried beneath the sand? What other impossible truths are waiting for us to become smart enough to see them? The past isn't behind us. It's right beneath our feet. If you want to help us uncover the next mystery, hit the subscribe button and join our journey into the unknown. What do you think was the most impossible feat of our ancestors? Let us know in the comments. Until next time.